it is this nice song, Ariono. Waduh. Okay, guys. So please, yeah, for the presenters, Pak Arif, Miss Mary, and Miss Nurina, time is
Yeah.
yours. Yeah,
Yep.
you can present
All right.
today.
I will share the slide first.
Okay.
Uh, can you see the slide, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yep. All right. Okay. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good
afternoon.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let us thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for His blessings, so we can gather here in good health and happiness. Today, we are from Group 4 are going to present our discussions on methodology of TESOL, focusing on two important teaching approaches. They are contextual teaching and learning, or CTL, and cooperative learning, or CL. In this presentation, we will explain the concepts, the objectives, principles, and the implementation of CTL and CL in English language teaching. Before we begin, let me introduce my team member first, who will deliver each part of the presentations. I am Nurlina as a moderator, as well as the first speaker, and then Florence Merianti as second speaker, and the last one, Ari Purnama as the third speaker. So without further ado, let us start our presentation. Let's start from introduction. The paradigm of modern education has shifted from teacher-centered instruction to student-centered learning. In contemporary educational settings, students are expected not only to acquire knowledge, but also to actively construct meaning and apply what they learn in real-life contexts. This shift emphasizes the importance of meaningful learning experience that promote critical thinking, collaboration, and communication skills. In the context of English language teaching, particularly in developing speaking skills, traditional teaching methods often limit students' opportunities to practice language authentically. Therefore, teachers need to adopt innovative instructional approaches that encourage active participation and meaningful engagement. Two instructional approaches that supports meaningful and student-centered learnings are contextual teaching and learning and cooperative learning. These approaches emphasize active learning, collaboration, and real-life applications of knowledge. By implementing these approaches, teachers can create a more engaging learning environment that enhance students' cognitive, affective, and social development. And before we go further, here is about the definitions of contextual teaching and learning. CTL can be defined as an instructional approach that emphasizes the connection between learning materials and real-life situations. This approach encourages students to construct knowledge through meaningful experience and apply what they learn in authentic contexts. According to educational theory, contextual teaching and learning is a learning concept that helps teachers relate subject matter to real-world situations and motivate students to make connection between knowledge and its application in their daily lives. This approach is rooted in constructivist learning theory, which feels that learning as an active process where students build new knowledge based on prior experience. In CTL, Learning become more meaningful because students are actively involved in discovering knowledge rather than passively receiving information. Teachers act as facilitators who guide students in exploring questions and reflecting on learning experience. In English language teaching, CTL provides opportunities for students to practice language skills through real-life communication, such as role play, problem solving, and authentic learning activities. And definition of cooperative learning is an instruction approach in which students work collaboratively in small groups to achieve shared learning goals. This approach emphasizes instructions, collaborations, and mutual support among students during the learning process. According to cooperative learning theory, students learn more effectively when they work together and share ideas. Cooperative learning encourages students to become active participants in learning while developing social skills such as communication, leadership, and teamwork. In CL, or cooperative learning, each student is responsible to not only for individual learning, but also for supporting the learning of group members. This creates a positive learning environment that promotes cooperation and reduces competition among students. In English language teaching, cooperative learning provides opportunities for students to practice speaking, listening, and expressing ideas through group discussions, presentations, and collaborative learning tasks. And for the next slide will be explained by my friends, Mary and T. Mary, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lina. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Let's explain about the objective of the CTL. Is wait a minute. Objective of the contextual teaching and learning and cooperative learning. We can see the slide. One is promote meaningful learning and develop critical thinking, connecting theory and practice, increase motivation, and improve understanding. Let me explain you one by one. Okay, so the objective of the contextual teaching and learning, we have as follows. First is to promote meaningful experience. And the second one is to connect learning materials with the real life context. And then next is to improve students' conceptual understanding and to develop critical thinking skills and to enhance problem solving abilities, to increase student motivation and engagement, and to encourage active learning participations. And objective of the cooperative learning. So the objective, the cooperative of learning, including is first is to improve students' social interaction skills. So the second one is to develop teamwork and collaboration abilities, to enhance communication skills, to increase student self-confidence, and then the next is to encourage share responsibility learning in learning, to improve academic achievement, to create a supportive learning environment. Okay, and this is about next slide. Thank you, Miss Lina. Is the correct characteristic of CTL is contextual teaching and learning is character by several essential components. Is the first is a construct statements is learning is a view as a process of the constructing language based on pure experience. And the second one inquiry is a student gain knowledge through exploration and discover. And the third is questioning is a teacher encourage student to ask questions and think critically. 4 is a learning community. Students learn through collaboration and interaction. And 5 is as a modeling. Is a teachers demonstrate a learning task or skill. 6 is as a reflection. Is a students evaluate their learning experience. And the last one is authentic. Authentic is assessment. Is assessment focuses on the real world performance. Okay. Okay, is here the next slide. Characteristic of the cooperative learning. So cooperative learning includes several key elements. We have four. The key elements is first a positive interdependence. Students depend on each other to achieve goals. And the second one is individual accountability. Is each student is a responsibility of learning. And then third is a face-to-face interaction. Is the students interact directly with peers. And then 4 is a social skill development. And the last one, sorry, we have 5 here. The 4 is a social skill development. So students develop interpersonal skill. And the last is fifth is a group processing. Is a student evaluate group effectiveness. Okay, next slide is okay. Here the step in the implementing comparative. We have a form groups, explanation objective, assign attacks, monitor discussion, presentation, and evaluation. So the step in implementing cooperative teaching and learning is the following step. Is the first is relating learning material to real life situation, and the second one is encouraging inquiry, basic learning, and providing meaningful learning activities, and facilitating collaborative learning, encourage reflection, and conducting authentic assessment. And the next one, I think, is wait.
This for Mr. Arif. Is
Oh, this is from Mr. Arif. Okay,
yes.
let's continue with Mr. Arif. Okay.
Lanjut aja, Mer, nggak apa-apa.
No. Sorry, Mr. Arif.
Okay, thank you. Excuse me, Ma'am Nurjana. Excuse me. Okay, I will read the next slide. 9 different differences between CTL and CL. Contextual teaching and learning, cooperative learning, focus on meaningful learning, focus on collaborative learning, relates to real life context, emphasize group work, individual and group learning, mostly group learning, focus on application and focus on cooperation. Next. Advantage and disadvantage. Advantage of CTL: promotes meaningful learning, it changes critical thinking, increases motivation, connects theory and practice, and then disadvantage of CTL: requires more preparation, time consuming, requires creative teaching strategies. And then advantage of cooperative learning: improves communication skill, develops teamwork, encourage active preparation, builds confidence. Disadvantage of cooperative learning: unequal preparation, dominant group members, requires effective classroom management. Next, application in English language teaching. CTL and CL are particularly effective in English language teaching, especially in developing speaking skill. This approach encourage students to actively use language in meaningful context. Example activities: role play, group discussions, problem solving, group presentation. These activities improve communication skill, confidence, and language proficiency. And then conclusion, contextual teaching and learning and cooperative learning are effective interaction approaches that promote meaningful and collaborative learning. CTL emphasizes real learning experiences, while cooperative learning focus on collaborative and teamwork. When integrated to English language teaching, this approaches enhance students' speaking skill, motivation, and engagement. Therefore, teachers are encouraged implement CTL and CL to create effective and meaningful learning environment. Okay, thank you.
All right. Now for a Q&A session, we provide time for 5 people to ask. Anyone want to ask a question? Just raise the, okay, Mr. Tuhu, the time is yours.
Thank you for the opportunity to ask question. Thank you for your explanation. And my question is, in many classrooms, teachers often try to relate lesson to students' daily lives, but sometimes the connection feels superficial. And based on this situation, how can a teacher ensure that the implementation of CPL truly creates meaningful learning rather than just adding real-life examples? Thank you. That's for my question.
Okay, thank you, Pak Tuhu. Next, for the second, we will collect until 5 first, and then we will answer the question one by one. Okay, Miss, who will answer? Give the question number 2. Miss Sophie or Miss Astri, number 2. Anyone
Okay, Miss. Thank you so
for
much for
number
the
2?
presentation. And I will give a question. Question is, when implementing cooperative learning, teachers sometimes focus too much on group work without ensuring learning outcomes. And the question is, how can teachers balance collaboration and academic achievement effectively? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. And then number 3. Anyone? Miss Astri, you want to ask something?
Okay, thank you, Miss. Okay, in group-based learning, it is often observed that some students dominate while others remain passive. Considering this common issue, how can cooperative learning be structured to ensure equal participations among all students?
Okay. 2
Yeah.
question more. Anyone? Or is it enough only 3? Or maybe
Enough, I think.
we will answer first, yeah, Pak Arif. Yeah, we will answer the people who asked the question. I will answer number one, the question from Pak Tuhu. The question is, in many classrooms, teachers often try to relate lessons to students' daily lives, but sometimes the connection feels superficial. Based on the situation, how can a teacher ensure that the implementation of CTL truly creates meaningful learning rather than just adding real-life examples? I will try to answer. To ensure that CTL creates meaningful learning, the teacher must go beyond simply giving by real-life examples and instead design learning activities where students actively engage with real-life problems. This involves encouraging inquiry, critical thinking, and reflection. Students should be given opportunities to explore, ask questions, and apply concepts in authentic situations. Additionally, assessment should focus on students' ability to transfer knowledge to new contexts, not just recall information. Meaningful CTL occurs when students can see the relevance of what they learn and use it independently in real-life situations. I think that's the answer, Pak Tuhu.
An answer. I think that's very clear enough for me.
Right.
Thank you,
Now the
Nolina.
question, yes, you are welcome, Pak Tuhu. Now the question number 2 from Miss Sophie will be answered by Mary.
Okay, Miss
From Miss
Sophie.
Sophie, yeah. Yes.
Miss Sophie, the answer is in a group-based learning is often like this. What is the question?
The question is, a minute. What is the question, Miss Sophie?
Miss Sophie, I can hear
Are
your
you
voice
there?
because is it rainy? Is there? Because it's not there.
Okay. Let me. In group-based learning, it is often observed that some students, sorry, it is not from Sophie. Minute. Which one is Sophie? When implementing cooperative learning, itu merah.
Oh, okay. When the implementing cooperative learning, teachers sometimes focus too much on group work without ensuring learning outcomes. How can teachers balance collaboration and academic achievement effectively? That's it, the
Yes.
question, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
I will give the answer for number 2, the second one from the Miss Sophie. The teachers can balance collaborations and academic achievement by clearly defining both group goals and individual learning objectives. Tasks should be designed to require collaboration while still assessing individual understanding. For example, after group discussion, each student can complete a short individual task or reflection. The teachers should also provide clear criteria for the success and monitor both of the process and the outcome. This ensures that students are not only working together but also achieving the intended learning goals. That is the answer from me. Is it clear, Sophie?
Clear, Miss. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. For the third question from Miss
Yeah.
Astrid.
Who will answer? Pak Arif?
Pak Arif, wanna try to answer?
What is the question?
The question is, a minute, from Miss Astrid. A minute.
Is what
It
is
is
the
in
question
group-based
is
learning. In group-based learning, it is often
Which
observed.
number? Which number?
Number 2.
Number 2.
number 2.
Yes.
To
Ensure
equal participant cooperative learning must be carefully structured with clear rules and accountability assigning specific roles and such of leaders, records, and presenter helps distribute responsibilities. Teachers should also design tasks that require input from all members, making it difficult for one student to complete the tasks alone. Additionally, combining group assessment with individual assessment ensures that each student remains responsible for their own learning. Regular monitoring and feedback from the teacher are also essential to maintain balanced participation and prevent dominant or passivity. Thank you.
All right. Any other question, everyone?
Still have open 2 questions, right, Miss Lina?
Yes, 2 question more.
Question more. Is if you want to ask more than 5, is a go ahead.
Yes, with Miss Twinnie, the time is yours. You can ask the question. Twinnie, are you there?
Oh yeah, sorry. I want a question. I want as a question in a real life classroom setting, students have different abilities, background, and learning style. How can both CTL and cooperative learning accommodate this diversity?
All right, maybe Mary
It's clear enough.
would like to answer this question.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, we try the answer first. Wait, is
Both approaches.
the question is sorry, question apa? Sorry.
Uh,
In real
My
in-
question is, in a real life classroom setting, students have
okay.
different abilities, background, and learning styles. How can both CTL and cooperative learning accommodate this diversity?
Okay, thank you, Miss Twinnie. I'm trying to answer your questions. So is the answer for me is both approaches are well suited to the accommodate diverse learners. The CTL allows students to connect learning with their own experience, making it flexible and relevant for different backgrounds. Meanwhile, cooperative learning promotes peer support. So where stronger students can help others and each member contributes based on their strengths. So the teacher can further support diversity by grouping students heterogeneously and providing varied tasks. And this, I think this inclusive approach ensures that all the students can participate meaningfully and benefit from the learning process. That is my answer. Is it clear, Miss Twinnie?
It's clear enough, Miss Mary. Thank you for your
Thank you.
answer.
Thank you for your question also.
Any other question, everyone?
Is the last
One
one
question
right?
more. If no, maybe we will close the presentation, yeah, Pak Arif,
Yeah,
Mer.
I
Okay.
think enough. Okay.
All right. Thank you everyone for the time, and I'm sorry for all the mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, thank you for the presenters, Mr. Arif, Miss Mary, and Miss Nurlina. Okay, talking about contextual teaching learning and cooperative learning, it is very different. Different, it means for contextual, so you have to teach for the student in real life. Ya kan, dihubungkan kepada apa? Konseptual, supaya apa? Nanti belajarnya supaya apa? Bermakna kepada siswanya. Ya, contohnya apa sih? Misalkan Ya kalau misalkan gini, Bapak Ibu apa ya, real life.
Belanja di pasar misalkan, Mem.
Ya, oke, ya belanja di pasar apa sih talking
Yeah.
about apa di situ ada money ya kan?
Yes.
Ya kalau misalnya money ya kita langsung aja kan di situ bikinlah role play. Ya role play tentang apa belanja di pasar. Lalu maninya ada berapa? Misalnya ada ya belajar tentang ribuan, ya ratusan. Itu kan apa real life gitu ya.
Or
Dan apa ya? Bapak Ibu biasanya gini ya, bukan biasanya ya. Kalau ya we teach the students about numbers, nah so you don't memorize the numbers. Ya, jangan apa ya, jangan memorize aja, tapi ada bendanya. Tapi kalau misalnya memorize 1, 2, 3, 4 itu anak-anak apa ya, cuma inget gitu aja, tapi nanti nggak tahu, mungkin lupa nantinya. Ya, tapi kalau misalnya ada bendanya, ya ada yang kita lihat, nah itu akan terpatri ya, terpatri. Misalnya dia akan ingat selalu pembelajaran tersebut. Oke, nah contoh lain apa, Bapak Ibu? Kalau real life, misalnya di ini deh, yang di SMA.
ordering food in a restaurant maybe, Ma'am. Itu can be
Iya.
practice. One as the waiter, two student as the customer. They practice how to order the food gitu kan.
Iya.
Seperti
Oke, that's correct. Iya, ya order the food.
in a restaurant.
Iya, karena kan apa? Kita kan real life-nya kan enggak sering kan ya kita go to restoran, nah nanti
Yes, ma'am.
Iya.
Betul.
Lagi sekarang kan kita seringnya apa belanja mulu ya.
Iya, betul.
Belanja. Langsung aja nanti kalau kita bisa praktekkan ya, kita praktekkan in real life gitu. Ya misalnya apa bargaining the clothes, seperti apa bargainingnya. Lalu apa lagi, Bapak Ibu?
Borrowing books in the library itu simple sih, Ma'am. Itu bisa diaplikasikan sehari-hari.
Iya, betul ya. Borrowing books.
Yes.
Ya in library karena apa kan each school has library. Nah,
library,
langsung aja go to the library and then talking to librarian. Oke, bisa ya langsung. Jadi sebenarnya enak ya conceptual teaching learning itu ya kita bisa aplikasikan kepada siswa kita. Loh, kalau kooperatif seperti apa? Ya namanya kooperatif berarti apa?
Kerjasama.
Learning in group. Nah, kan kerjasama. Ya, untuk sekarang bagus sekali ya di saat anak-anak itu sering bermain game sendiri gitu ya. Mereka tuh sibuk dengan dunia sendiri, main HP misalkan. Nah, tapi kalau di sekolah ada cooperative learning, ya apa di sini gunanya bisa make social to friends gitu kan, having a relationship to friends kan enak di situ. Lalu apalagi ya mereka akan percaya diri ya, tidak sendiri. Mereka tidak asik dengan dunia sendiri, tapi dengan teman-temannya. Gitu sih Bapak Ibu. Ya, tadi yang sudah ditanyakan oleh teman-teman sudah dijawab ya sama presenters, itu juga ada bagus. Ya. Kali mungkin Bapak Ibu ingin sharing tentang pengalamannya mengajar seperti apa, CTL-nya, lalu cooperative learning-nya seperti apa. Di sini kita sharing, siapa tahu nanti kan ada teman yang lain ingin menyerap, ingin diaplikasikan juga di sekolahnya. Ya silakan Bapak Ibu. Ya Miss Mary pasti nih ya kan di teachingnya di internasional, pasti banyak metode atau teknik yang Miss Mary punya.
Ya sharing aja sharing aja ya Ma'am. Kalau Cambridge itu kan biasanya more academic, tapi kita lebih ya itu nggak terpatok dengan buku, tapi di mana teachers harus lebih more creative. For example, kayak misalnya science, kita punya lab science lengkap dengan kayak misalnya kita belajar apa hari ini, misalnya part of body atau digestive system, pencernaan, usus besar, usus kecil segala macam gitu. Tapi bukan hanya dibawa ke lab saja sih sebenarnya, tapi kita bawa misalnya paling gampang sih ya, kayak misalnya kelas 3 atau kalau ya kelas 1, 2, 3 planting kita bawa mereka ke kebun di luar, kita cari lahan yang bisa untuk mereka bawa sekop lah, apa nama itu, sekop ya, sekop apa-apa gitu untuk sekop untuk planting segala macam. Jadi kooperatifnya di situ. Jadi kalau ditanya nanti ketika nggak hanya activity-nya seperti di luar, terus nanam, terus udah gitu belajar tentang usus, misalnya usus nih, kita benar-benar cari usus nih, Mem. Ususnya maksudnya usus plastik yang benar kayak real kayak manusia, tapi masih bisa dipegang. Tapi bentuknya kayak real manusia punya gitu. Jadi belajar ini dari sini dari throat masuk ke lambung nanti dicerna. Ya itu ada maksudnya ada cairan khusus untuk dimasukin. Jadi disitulah mereka belajar bahwa nggak hanya textbook, nggak hanya di kelas, tapi di mana aja bisa kayak di lahan atau dicari di sawah gitu misalnya kayak gitu sih. Lebih banyak gitu. Jadi ke teachersnya harus more lebih kreatif lagi. Nah, setelah itu mereka assessment. Assessmentnya apa? Apa yang kalian bukan kalian dapat, tapi apa yang pelajari ini, yang misalnya pelajaran sains ini, menurut kalian apa ditanya satu-satu gitu. Jadi makanan kita yang kita proses, yang kita makan, oh prosesnya seperti ini, makanya jadi feses atau apa kayak gitu. Jadi mereka bisa mengerti dari situ. Nanti kita ada yang namanya showing promote. Jadi kayak showing promote itu kayak show and tell mereka sendiri yang menjelaskan ke parents mereka. Jadi ada event gitu. Jadi itu yang kita kerjakan sih di sekolah seperti itu gitu. Jadi mereka bukan hanya duduk di bangku terus worksheet, memang ada worksheet, ada buku, tapi praktis juga ada. Jadi kayak learning by doing gitu. Gitu sih, Mem. Itu aja.
Oke, thank you ya Miss Mary for sharing. Ya, nah tadi walaupun Miss Mary bukan sekolah alam gitu ya. Itu bukan sekolah alam kan ya?
Bukan.
Iya, ya walaupun bukan sekolah alam, tapi apa di sekolahnya bisa ya memanfaatkan lahan-lahan yang ada. Jadi tidak hanya di in the school ya di dalam ruangan kelas, tapi juga di luar kelas pun kita bisa belajar. Gitu.
Betul.
Ya bagus ya memanfaatkan alam sekitarnya di sekolah itu.
Tapi based on the team ya, Mem. Maksudnya nggak lari dari judul atau pelajaran yang kita pelajari gitu.
Iya. Oke, bagus ya fokus on materi ya.
Iya, betul.
Iya, supaya apa kan supaya tadi tercapai goal ya, tujuan dari pembelajaran tersebut. Oke.
Ya.
Kok saya melihat Pak Tuhu kayaknya beda deh. Halo, ada yang beda dengan Pak Tuhu ya?
Pakai kumis, Mem.
Pakai kumis, Bu.
Iya, Mem. Pakai emoji.
Beda.
Dia mau jadi Mr. Bean, Mem.
Iya.
Biar nggak ngantuk, Bu.
agak ada yang beda. Oke, ya yang lainnya silakan Bapak Ibu.
Pak Arif mungkin, Pak Arif.
Ya, Pak Arif. Capsek, yuk.
Saya kepok biar nggak ngantuk kemarin. Ini mantul 5 watt.
Iya ya, kayaknya terasa ngantuk banget. Begadang lagi ya, Miss Mary semalam? Enggak.
Begadang berdua sama Pak Arif.
Ini
ngerjain tugas ini.
Iya.
Nah.
Enggak, ini tugas lebih banyak dikerjakan sama Miss
Miss
Nurlina.
Nurlina,
dibantu dengan Miss Mary.
Nah ini bagus kan, ini teamwork-nya ada.
Iya, saya bantu doa saja, Mem.
Capsek biasa begitu kan.
Ya, betul. Ya, biasanya bantu
doa dan
habis
menyediakan link saja.
Iya. Habis itu transferan gitu. Lin, kasih nomor Lin.
Tapi alhamdulillah ya, jadi juga kan.
Alhamdulillah, iya. Yes, Mem. Alhamdulillah.
Ya. Ya teman-teman, siapa lagi? Siapa yang ingin sharing? Silahkan.
Ya, kalau saya Mem.
Ya.
Misalkan waktu itu kelas 7 saya ngajar prosedur
Hmm.
teks ya.
Ya,
Jadi anak-anak membawa alat sesungguhnya, misalkan bagaimana how to make instant noodles gitu ya.
ya.
Bagaimana cara membuat mie instan gitu. Mulai
Hmm.
dari mereka bisa menyebutkan ingredients-nya, terus how to make-nya, kemudian sampai how to serve-nya, sampai bagaimana menyajikannya. Itu dipraktikkan depan kelas.
Iya.
Dan mereka benar-benar membawa alatnya, membawa
Hmm.
bahan-bahannya per kelompok, mereka saling patungan, saling kerjasama. Terus ada yang bagaimana membuat jus, terus
Hmm.
bagaimana menggunakan sesuatu, bagaimana cara how to use irons gitu ya, bagaimana
Hmm.
cara menyetrika. Kan kalau anak SMP kadang-kadang nyetrika nggak bisa tuh, jadi diajarin
Iya.
bagaimana cara nyetrika kerah,
Hmm.
lengan gitu. Dan mereka full English, in English gitu.
Iya, oke.
Nah itu seru, anak-anak senang,
Benar. Ya, karena apa? Langsung praktek ya. Apalagi
langsung
tadi ya,
praktek.
how to make noodle, how to make
Mm.
orange juice gitu ya misalkan.
Orange
Itu
juice
kan
ya.
bikin kenyang. Oke, nah tadi ya. Nah, ya menarik ironing ya. Menggosok itu kira-kira apa sih yang lebih dulu digosok itu yang tangan, bagian tangan atau keras sih? Pak Arif, yang benernya apa?
Pengalaman pengalaman saya cuci gosok 5 pintu.
Apa?
Mantap
Nggak dicanda,
TKW, Mem.
nggak
Oh,
dicandaan sama Mary, Bu. Jadi kalau
oh,
bercanda sama Mary tuh, aduh saya capek nih habis cuci gosok 5 pintu gitu
oh,
di komplek.
oh.
Iya, iya jadi
Iya. Hmm. Yang
ini
betul yang
kita
mana?
beri,
Yang betul
kita berikan
apa dulu?
kebebasan gitu. Kalau berdasarkan apa, kalau orang tua kamu mana dulu gitu. Eh,
Hmm.
jadi mungkin ada yang kerahnya dulu, lengannya dulu,
Hmm.
kemudian kancingnya dilepas kan, dilebarkan begitu.
Hmm.
Jadi masing-masing punya gaya. Nah,
Hmm.
nanti mereka saling saling compare gitu.
Hmm.
Mana yang lebih better lah gitu aja.
Hmm.
Mana
Iya.
yang lebih baik, mana yang lebih lebih efisien.
Hmm.
Kira-kira seperti itu, Bu Dokter.
Iya. Oke ya, tadi bagus
Jadi
banget ya.
nggak ada patennya harus ini dulu ya, setelah itu ini ya nggak. Kita
Iya
berikan
kan,
kebebasan.
betul. Karena
Yang
goalnya
penting
itu
hasilnya
apa?
sama,
Iya, goalnya kan apa ya? In order
rapi.
to the
Ya,
students speak English gitu kan goalnya.
ya, ya betul.
Iya, jadi nggak paten harus yang mana-mana dulu ya. Yang penting tadi sudah ada apa aplikasi in real life-nya.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oke, kok tuh kayak ini ya? Kayak tadi apa? Kayak tata busana gitu ya. Bagus itu. Silakan, siapa lagi? Thank you ya Pak Arif. Ada lagi tidak? Kalau tidak ada, udah kita cukupkan ya, Bapak Ibu. Silakan yuk, yang lainnya.
Kemudian
Apalagi
saya juga
sekarang?
pernah, Bu Dokter,
Apa? Ya.
role play ya, role play itu di
Hah?
depan sekolah kan ada warkop menyerupai kafe gitu.
Oh ya.
Nah, iya kita
Hmm.
pinjam untuk pelajaran bahasa Inggris. Jadi anak-anak bermain peran, bagaimana mereka berbagi peran sebagai waiter, sebagai kasir, sebagai guest, sebagai tamu, sebagai pelayan, sebagai OB begitu, dan sebagai direktur apa petugas toko, kepala toko gitu, kepala kepala restoran, kepala kafenya. Bagaimana mereka memberikan instruksi. Kalau ini untuk kelas 9.
Iya,
Dan itu seru, anak-anak pada senang gitu.
iya, iya, betul sekali. Apalagi tadi ya, yang sebagai apa, yang punya tokonya ya,
Jadi
itu
dia
senang kan?
perintah-perintah, suruh-suruh.
Iya. Oke, nah
Yang
ini
enak
langsung
sebagai
ya.
guest, sebagai
Hmm.
tamu, karena dia langsung cicipi, langsung
Iya.
minum.
Wah.
Kalau sebagai tamu, dia
Hmm.
langsung cicipi, langsung minum.
Oh, enak dong.
Iya,
Iya, ini seru ya, langsung tuh ya, langsung
langsung.
dipraktekkan ke
Praktek
dalam
langsung.
apa order food ya, order
Iya.
food. Oke, bagus banget nih. Karena tadi mendukung ya, sekolahnya itu tadi mendukung ada apa, ada kantin ya, yang seperti kafe
Mm-mm.
gitu.
Iya, betul.
Dibawa aja ya, dibawa ke sana, dibawa ke tempatnya langsung.
Mm-mm.
Oke, Pak Arif. Good. Yuk, teman-teman, ada lagi tidak?
Izin Bu Dr. Nurjana.
Iya, silakan.
Kalau saya itu waktu ngajar yang short functional text, pernah kan itu? Saya
Ya,
itu sangat tertarik dengan mengajarkan label.
ya.
Label itu terkait dengan makanan, minuman, dan obat-obatan. Karena itu kalau kita tidak paham mengenai label, directionnya itu, kemudian dosisnya itu bisa, satu, kalau makanan dan minuman melebihi expired date-nya itu bisa menyebabkan keracunan atau sakit.
Mm-mm.
Kemudian juga obat-obatan, termasuk dosisnya itu jangan sampai kalau kita tidak paham mengenai pemakaiannya itu kadang main minum aja, harusnya untuk anak-anak misalkan hanya setengah setengah sendok teh itu ya,
Ya.
kemudian dia menggunakan dosisnya yang untuk dewasa tentunya akan berbahaya. Jadi anak-anak itu membawa selain botolnya itu, botol yang dari apa, minuman, kemudian wadah dari makanan, satu lagi bungkus obat-obatannya itu. Itu juga sangat menarik. Mereka itu selain bawa aslinya, kemudian difoto dulu,
Hmm.
kemudian ditampilkan di layar, baru dibahas bareng-bareng gitu.
Hmm.
Itu menarik buat mereka dan tambahan informasi buat kita sebagai gurunya gitu.
Hmm.
Di explore seperti itu, semua siswa diberikan kesempatan yang sama. Itu dibuat per kelompok, dalam satu kelompok ada yang label mengenai obat,
Hmm.
label mengenai makanan, dan label mengenai minuman. Mereka menampilkannya secara berkelompok di depan dengan peralatan kayak seperti proyektor dan benda-benda yang asli dari yang disebutkan tadi gitu. Terima kasih.
Iya, oke. Thank you Pak Tuhu ya. Menarik sekali ya, benar ya. Tadi kayaknya baru ya, nih saya baru dengar ya. Ada apa mempelajari tentang label. Mungkin komposisi kali ya, Pak. Komposisi dari misalnya,
Label, ada pelajaran yang short functional text-nya.
oh iya, iya,
Ya,
iya.
fungsionalnya bukan
Benar.
generalnya, tapi yang short
Hmm.
functionalnya bukan esainya gitu.
Hmm. Oke ya, ini bagus banget.
Iya,
Ya, tadi kan selain mempelajari tentang apa ya, ya bahasa Inggrisnya, tapi pengetahuan umumnya juga kita tahu ya tentang apa sainsnya itu. Oh, seperti ini loh dosisnya. Ya, jadi kan menambah ilmu mereka juga. Jadi menarik.
betul.
Iya. Oke. Ada lagi tidak selain patuh? Maksudnya gini, patuh tadi mengajarkan tentang label. Nah, anak-anak kan langsung tuh ya, langsung mereka itu menganalisis gitu ya. Nah, ada nggak Bapak Ibu
Betul.
selain patuh seperti itu? Seperti yang patuh ajarkan kepada siswanya. Halo, ini pada kemana Bapak Ibu? Ini
Ngantuk
jam-jam,
seperti
iya, iya. Jam-jam apa nih?
berbahaya ini
Ya, jam-jam
Jam
dari
rawan,
pagi
Bu.
dan
ya,
rawan.
Antara dengar dan mengawang-awang.
iya udah mengawang-awang. Zahra.
Tuh.
Iya. Ya udah, gimana nih Bapak Ibu? Sudah selesai apa belum?
Cukup saya rasa dok.
Cukup. Ya udah.
Iya.
Oke. Ya. Oke, thank you for the presenters. Ya, you are very good ya for the
Thank you so
explanation.
much,
So,
Ma'am.
big applause to this group ya, Bu Rina, Miss Mary,
Thank you.
and Pak Arif. Oke.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
so
Thank
much,
you.
you.
Dokter.
Ya, go to LMS. Hadir semuanya.